time, and I'm listening.
It was a bad time, and some other people were worse off than me. It was that very taxi that drew Salieri's people to me in the first place. One day I was on my break and I was just hanging out. Suddenly I heard a tremendous crash.
Sam! They got me! Damn it!
Climb up and move. There's a taxi. We'll be okay.
It was clear to me that these guys had to get out of there fast, so I thought it was best to cooperate, rather than ending up with a hole in my head.
Move it. Come on.
Where to?
Anywhere! Fast! I hope you're damn fast. Faster than Sam here was.
I burned rubber out of there like a bat out of hell. It didn't matter where, just away from those gentlemen who were chasing my new customers.
Now listen carefully. You gotta shake these clowns behind us. If you don't do it, then we're done for. That includes you. Step on it, kid.
Take this! Woo! Die!
I'll kill you! Move it! Move it! Now listen carefully. You gotta shake these clowns behind us. If you don't do it, then we're done for. That includes you. Step on it, kid. Move it!
Christ! We're going slower than a trolley car.
I'm trying,
Go!
but I ain't used to
My
driving
taxi.
like this.
Move it!
My taxi!
I don't want to die. Sam, shoot!
I'll shoot your head off!
Shoot him, Sam!
Die!
I don't want to die. Move it! Gonna end up in bed full of holes or what? I don't want to die.
I'll shoot you to pieces! Woo! Try this for size!
Shoot him, Sam!
We're going slower than a trolley car.
I'm only human.
Try this for size! Great! We made it!
Good work, brother. Now take us to Salieri's bar. I'll show you the way. You ain't lost by chance. Finally, we're home. Wait here, friend. Sam will get you a little something from Mr. Salieri. Thanks for your help.